Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking with you about a former SPAC stock that currently trades on the market, and Cathie Wood has been absolutely loading up on it. She started her position on this stock all the way back in January, and she's been slowly loading up ever since. This article was written on March 10th, and you can see that she added 486,000 Skillz shares. And also on Friday the 25th, she added an additional 750,000 shares of SKLZ. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Skillz. Now, in very simple terms, Skillz is a gaming company. But before we get into exactly what they do with their company, we need to understand just how large the gaming market is. You can see that the total gaming market is $150 billion, and specifically the mobile gaming market is around half of that at $70 billion. Now, the first thing that you may notice is that they're the second largest market on this list, higher than books, higher than music, higher than movies, everything except for television. But the more important thing on this list is that from 2014 to 2019, their compound annual growth rate has been by far the highest of these five. When you look at television's compound annual growth rate of just 2% and compare that to the total gaming of 12% or even the mobile gaming of 20%, you can see why it is very likely that the gaming market will actually take over the television market very soon. I really like this graphic because it shows just how addicting Skillz is for its users, and that's a great thing for a company. This is the minutes per user per day, and you can see that Skillz tops the list with right around an hour. This is ahead of other companies and products that are known to be incredibly addicting for their users, like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Candy Crush, that's a classic addicting game, and even Snapchat. But the most important part is at the very bottom of the list is mobile gaming average of just 17 minutes. So Skillz keeps their users on the platform for around 4 times as long as your average mobile game. Now, while you might think that the gaming market is just for young adults and or kids, this is not the case, particularly when it comes to Skillz. You can see that the age range is actually very variant, and they have users all the way up to 65 years old. The gender distribution is also incredibly even though you may think that males would dominate the gaming space. Skillz has gotten it to where the females are actually a majority of their customers. The income distribution is also pretty surprising. This is not just 50-year-olds that still live in their mom's basement that are playing on this platform. There is a large variety of earners, ranging all the way up to almost 10% of them making $150,000 or more per year. Going back to the fact that their users spend on average a far longer time than your average mobile game user, how exactly do they do that? Well, they have a patent that contributes to this. They have a patent for a skill classification algorithm to determine skill of a video game. Now, what this means is they have an algorithm that allows them to find out which games are skill-based, meaning the longer you play it, the better you're going to get at it. The reason that this is so important is that these skill-based games tend to be far more addicting than non-skill-based games. It makes it similar to a physical sport. You can see like pool, golf, and bowling, and so people want to get better and better at the game, and it becomes somewhat of an addiction to try to get better at the game. Now, what exactly does Skillz do with these games? Well, they have a platform that allows developers to apply for their game to be put onto Skillz, and when this happens, their game has the chance to blow up, which is the advantage for the developer, and the users are assured that Skillz goes through the games before they're approved to make sure that they're provided the best gaming opportunities possible. They also have things like tournaments, prizes, as well as a large community page and a forum which all helps to play into that time per day stat that we've been focusing on. Just a quick overview of their revenue. It's been growing a ton in the last couple years. In 2017, we started out at just $17 million. That is an incredibly small company. But in 2020, they were right around $225 million. And by 2022, they're expecting to be at over $500 million a year in revenue. Now, this stock has seen a large pullback from its highs all the way back in February of almost $50. So be careful when you're looking for your entry point, because I don't think that we've seen a bottom yet. But when you do a little bit of analysis and you think you see a nice bottom forming, this could be a great stock to get into. If you did go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like down below and hit that subscribe button while you're down there. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one.